Imagine a space without time, an existence that no science, arithmetic, or religion will ever be able to explain. Dive deep into the depths of your own being while soaring to the outer reaches of the universe. Imagine a single man, so big in his own mind that he has to do his own introduction. The Earth has aligned with the sun. It's time for the Brian Kusko live stream.
What's up, everybody? It's time for the Brian Kusko live stream. That's right, you clicked on it, it said, oh, the next feeling good day. It wasn't earlier, that loosened it right up. It's so nice. For my neck to feel better than it did this morning. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. Thank you guys for being here. We've got a lot to do in a very short time, so I'm going to try and do it as quickly and as efficiently and as entertainingly as possible while doing it. But first, thank you, everybody, for being here in the chat. Before we even got started, thank you, Mr. Christopher Sexton over at Heli Guy Serpents, for always being here, moderating the chat, making sure people don't get out of control, which seems to almost never happen. So Chris has a pretty easy job. Good job, Chris. And we got Low Life Exotics, Chris Sutton, Clistia Robinson. We got Rebecca Kirkman, Lance Kirkman, Aurora Exotics. We got Bill from C&B Reptiles in the house. Welcome, Bill. You recognize your backyard in that intro there? I'm going to use that for a little while. In Dread Cold, Amy B, did I say that already? Tracy P, Caden O'Brien, Rodriguez Reptiles. Welcome, everybody, T and J. Thank you guys for being here. We got Martin Morph Ops. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Again, thank you. So yes, we are doing a live auction for a snake, which we will show on the screen here in just a moment. And that snake is donated to USARK by my good friend and buddy Matthew Bernardin over at SoCalHerps. If you watched Triple B TV this morning, well, if you didn't watch Triple B TV this morning, well, that's where you're slacking just a little bit. But if you did watch Triple B TV this morning, then you saw myself and Matt having a good old discussion about being friends and his hognose snakes and how he produces them. He does very well with them. Western hognose snakes. He's on the cutting edge. But yeah, that's not the snake right there, by the way. It's not that snake right there. Although that snake was quite entertaining. The snake that he's donated for this auction is actually more powerful than that genetically. Although that snake was quite entertaining during the Triple B TV taping. I would like to also invite you guys to drop super chats, because it seems like a fun thing to invite you to do. Why not? Drop some super chats. It'll enter you into the drawing. And also tonight, we have a very generous gift from our previous winners. Mr. Brian Hamstra wants to donate his winning and pay it forward. And we agreed together before this stream that the highest super chat would be the receiver of the prize that he won and opted to give back. So thank you, Brian. And again, highest super chat. And if we have a tie, we also agreed if we have a tie between the two highest super chats or however many, then we'll, roll the dice or whatever and make it work like that if we happen to have a tie for highest super chat. So thank you again, Brian, for being so awesome to pay it forward with your win. Always cool when people do stuff like that. And is there anything else we need to talk about before we get into? There's one thing that I wanted to address, and it's been bothering me not all week, but it still is. When I thought back to it, it still bothered me a little bit this week, so I figured I would talk about it. I try to do that from time to time, talk about things that are not easy. I don't really want to talk about this, but I felt compelled to, and so I'm going to, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability to allow the thoughts from my brain flow out through my mouth and shoot through my heart first in a way that's understandable to most people, which it never is to all people. But at least if I get it to most, that'll be great. So here's what, and then right after we do this, we will get into the auction for the thing. But as I mentioned, it's got to be a single amount. Amy B, thanks for your question. It will be. You did just enter yourself into the drawing for today, however, but it will be for the not cumulative. You got to do that big wow thing where your super chat like sticks up there for longer than anybody else's type of thing. That's what Brian and I agreed on. So that's what it is. And plus, I'm not going to try to do that math and keep track of that while talking about things that are hard to talk about and then running a live auction afterwards. So that's just, it's all for here. I know Chris could probably do a good job of keeping track of all that stuff, but the Arctic is stunning. You're right about that, Mr. Sexton. Let me answer some questions first. When are me and the family going back to Hawaii as a vacation? Hopefully someday before too long, because it's been a long time it's been the longest amount of time since we moved away that we've been back. So it's been quite some time. We definitely miss it. We'd love to go back at some point. I know, well, I don't want to say who's going because I don't know if he's making it public knowledge, but one of my friends is going like tomorrow, and I'm somewhat jealous, if not a lot. Okay, so last week on the live stream, as I often do, I was reading through the chats, and somebody, as I'm sure is common in many live streams across the internet at this point in time, had a "Let's go Brandon." I was like, "Let's go Brandon," and I shouted it out. And no different as if I would shout out like "Let's go Cougs" or "Let's go Eagles," even though I don't really care about the Eagles. Now the difference with this one and why I think it's bothering me is because the "Let's go Brandon" thing does actually resonate with me a little bit, and I'm going to explain what it means to me personally first. And the reason I'm even deciding to talk about it and why it bothered me is because I think that anybody who's a fan of me at this point kind of has a pretty decent idea of who I am as a person. Efrain Malagna, I gotta keep track of these while I'm doing this. Actually, you know what? I'll scroll back afterwards. That way I don't keep cutting myself off to make sure we get everybody drawn in there. I'll scroll back through the chat afterwards and make sure we get that stuff. So if anybody drops super chats while I'm talking about this topic, I'll come back to it and make sure that it's addressed and make sure that you're in there. So if you guys know me too, you know that comments generally I let them roll off me. But if they don't, then I like to think there's a reason, and that it's something I should think about and meditate on, which I did and which I'm doing. So anybody who I think is a fan of me at this point knows, if you've watched any of my videos, you really know who I am, and you're really a fan of Brian Kusko. You know that I stand for taking care of yourself and taking care of each other. And I don't just say it. It's not just my slogan at the end of all my videos. I mean it. Like, that's one of the most important things to me ever, is that you take care of yourself. And the reason for taking care of yourself is so you're well equipped to take care of other people. I really do care about everybody. I don't care what you think. I don't care what your race is. I don't care if you're a girl or a boy or a man or a woman or anything in between. I don't care what one of the things I care about the least is where you line up politically. That's where I care about that the least. I'm open to having conversations about that stuff with people individually, but I really care about that the least. That is not my driving source of where I care about people. And for me, what the "Let's Go Brandon" thing represents is people trying to speak, the establishment trying to silence them, and it just backfiring horribly. I think it's absolutely hilarious, and that it backfired so bad. And that has nothing to do with, like, you know what I mean? Again, where I line up politically is such a weird place. Like, it awfully doesn't fit with anything. It's hard to explain because I don't line up with it. Like, I'm not conservative. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I'm not liberal. I'm not even up the middle. I'm just my own person. And I can't stand when people are so willing to label people so easily, and with the end result being just to write them off as a person and be like, you don't matter at all. I don't care about you. Just drop off the face of the earth and die, for something as simple as a label like that. And it just hurts me. It hurts my heart. It hurts my soul when people do that. And if you haven't heard of Let's Go Brandon thing, it's probably because you've been living in the forest off the grid for quite some time, to which I say congratulations, and I'm a little bit jealous. If my job didn't require me to be on the internet at all, probably wouldn't be, and I'd be right there with you. Sounds nice. That's not the case, so I'm here. And again, congratulations to you if that's you. I am slightly jealous of that. Got myself off track though. So anyway, yeah, I got you there, Kanger. I got you there. He's coming in right. He's trying to bring he's trying to do the big win, trying to just take over the last thing. And you know what? Also, by the way, that's going to get you in 5 entries for tonight's drawing, as well as get you last week's prize. So, or the week, whenever it was. So, good job on you, sir. Okay. So, the reason that it was this, where did it go? It was this comment right here. I was like, if you're really a fan of me, that's not, that's not what I'm about. And I don't want that to be, to me, if you're that person, if that's what it takes, if that's all it takes for you to write somebody off and tell them to F off, you need to be that person that goes into the forest and takes a break from this tool, what I consider to be the greatest tool ever invented to date, to communicate with other people, because you're failing at it horribly. And it's important that you take that break so you can come back to it and not be so willing to write people off if you don't actually know who it is you're writing off. Because with that comment, that person clearly did not. I know this happens all the time. I know this happens on a daily basis all across all kinds of different platforms on the internet. But I felt it was my responsibility as somebody who uses this platform to communicate with so many people to at least talk about it and give my feelings on it and give my thoughts about it and where I would like to see it go. And that hopefully you guys all recognize that, even though many of my videos are fun, at times I need to pull it back and just be a little deeper than just fun and family time and say the things that I really feel in my heart to you guys, which is that I really care about everybody out there and I want everybody to be together in this world and be successful together as a human species on this planet. It's the thing that drives me to wake up and even put any of my life on the internet in the first place. So that's it. And at the same time, let's have fun and we'll make our human mistakes that we always make. And hopefully you're able to forgive me my mistakes, and I will absolutely do my best to forgive you your mistakes too. Now, I feel I've said that better than I could have ever hoped to. I'm going to stop now. But that's it. And that's what I'm sorry, Kinger, but Efren just blammed you right out of first place for winning the several weeks ago at drawing. Now, keep in mind, everybody, if you are a winner on here, you need to email me at bkusko@me.com. That's Brian King Union Sam King Ocean @me.com. I've got Matt's email in the text below for contacting him afterwards. That's why I'm not just going to click the button and put it plain as day on the screen for you. But it's that bkusko@me.com. BKUSKO@me.com. If you are a winner and I don't have your contact information, even if I do have your contact information, if you are a winner tonight, make sure you email me so that we have that record there and that I remember. Because as I forgot to do, as I told my patrons that I was planning to do, this little piggy that little piggy came out. Okay, sorry. Deslin Stanger. Thank you for the very generous super chat, which just got you a bunch of entries into the drawing. I might not have enough dice for tonight, folks. Kinger, I'm going to renege my thing and say that your high super chat there just automatically gives you that win, and then never mind. I don't renege. It's back. I can't do that. I gotta stick with what I said originally. But my point is, I might not have enough dice, depending on what happens with the super chats tonight. But we do have more dice upstairs. You know what? I can always call up the family upstairs, and if we need to get out 10 dice, we've got that. But I'm laughing about this super chat from Deslin Stanger because this little piggy went to market. This little piggy came home to Minnesota. We love this little piggy around here. Like we love yes, Aurora, perfect. Oh, sorry, let me address Little Piggy. I love Little Piggy. I love Little Piggy story. My grandpa did it with me. I do it with my kids. It's such a great little fun tradition to do with kids. And now I'm doing it with I can't say that part. There's a video coming out, and you'll know who I'm doing that to in the next video that's coming out on the channel after this. I almost gave it up. Michael Kusko, welcome, sir. Yes, Aurora. The reason you never got your hat is because you never emailed me. And again, the point I was going to bring up that I forgot to do on the video, I told my patrons that I would out myself for being super horrible at sending out stickers to patrons, like probably the worst ever in history about doing it. And I said that I was going to out myself on the next video that's coming out, which is the next one, in the intro. And I didn't because I forgot. So I'm doing it here now live. And also to tell you that because of that, I am going to send stickers to everybody, even people that joined us at Patreon. I still have you marked in there the benefits you need to receive that sticker. Even if you signed up for $3 for 1 month and then left and weren't there for a year, you're going to get that sticker. I promise. And what I also promise is that going forward very shortly, I'm taking away the sticker option for patrons so I can just take away my ability to fail horribly at doing that. That's what I'm doing. We've got plenty of other benefits besides stickers on Patreon. If I see that, way better than any sticker. Good Lord, way better than any sticker. And I apologize for my feelings as a human being. That's forward in accomplishing that. All right. I've talked about this stuff long enough. We need to start with the auction for the snake that Matt gave away to USARK. And here is a clip of that snake right here. It is a male albino conda het axanthic. And we'll start the bidding now. And we'll just go. Yes, Duran, you're supposed to get stickers. You should have grabbed when you were helping me at the booth. I'm not apologizing for who I am. Let me make that clear right now. Clistio says, don't apologize for who you are. I am definitely not apologizing for who I am. I will apologize for people's misinterpretations of I don't know what. No, I won't. Actually, I take that back. No, I'm definitely not apologizing for who I am. Absolutely not. I love who I am. I think that at this point in my life, I've gone through enough mistakes to get to a point where I am somebody that can love myself and that others should too. We got Mad Wolf at 230 right now for the winning bid. And we're going to keep this rolling. I know what the market value is on this. I don't know if you guys know what the market value is on this, but I can tell you right now, we ain't there. But we're going to keep going. We got Carlos Mejia at 240, Haggard Warrior at 250. And we're coming out. We're going to keep it rolling. And this is, again, this is for USARK. You're going to contact Matt for this. If you are the winner of this things here tonight, this is Matt's email right here. You will contact him for that. And boom, thank you very much for the super chat. I got you in here. We're going into multiple pages today. That's just fine. Appreciate it, Miss Maggie. Well, I got a story about Maggie, but I can't talk about it right now. Caden O'Brien at 355. We jumped huge. Snake Nerd, I can absolutely do more genetic videos. Not that I'm a wizard at it or anything, but I can definitely do more. And by the way, Matt is in the chat right now. And just to let you guys know, he just announced that he is paying the shipping. So whatever you pay, whatever your winning bid is tonight, that's all. You don't have to pay any extra shipping. Matt's going to cover shipping. And everything that goes forward, again, is going to USARK. And then you get a great hognose from a great dude. Matt is one of my favorite people out there. He happens to be one of my best friends. And there's a reason, and that's because he's an excellent human being. And he's also, in addition to being an excellent human being, an excellent producer of hognose snakes. He's like at the top of his game as far as Western hognose snakes go. So you're getting a snake from one of the best guys out there doing what he does better than most other people. So thanks. The super chats, Corey Beneke, are not for the auction. The auction, all you have to do is, you don't have to super chat to be in the auction, which, by the way, Caden O'Brien is winning right now at 410. I don't know when I'm paying attention, but 410 is the winning bid currently. And by the way, we are not at market value yet. So it's still a deal, and you're supporting USARK. And again, for anybody that missed it, this is, and I'll put up a couple more pictures, which we do have here. Thank you to Matt. What we have there is a male albino conda, 100% het axanthic. That's what that snake is, and this is an even better picture of him right here, I would say. Look at how cute that is. Caden O'Brien again coming in. We got Haggard War at 420, but then Caden O'Brien slapping down the competition once again at 425. So yeah, just keep it going, guys. We still got time left. We still got minutes left before this is over. So we're just gonna kind of let this. We want to raise as much for USARK as possible, so we're not gonna start doing the countdown until it gets close to the end of the stream. I move myself over here. That way you can see me better. Hi. Is there anything I didn't cover that I meant to? That's a good question. We still do have, we got right now Efren Malagon winning for biggest super chat. So he's going to be winning the donation from Brian Hamstra of his prize from a couple weeks back. And then we've still got a bunch of folks here in the super chats that will be rolling for this week's prize. And to answer your question again, Corey Beneke, the super chats are separate for that. The all you have to do to bid is comment your numerical amount, your bid, down below. It doesn't need to be attached to a super chat. Absolutely not. That would be, I don't know, that would be kind of silly, I think. Matt, if you're down in the chat still, we're curious what he's eating. And Kinger Squad, I am indeed planning to swing by the Lodi show because Lodi has a special place in my heart, not only because my auntie used to live there, but also because B, Creedence Clearwater sings a great song about it. And also, I happen to be going up there for my sister's baby shower this weekend, so I'll be right over the Altamont from there. So I imagine I'm planning to pop in there on Sunday and feature one of our, local, at least California-wise, reptile shows. One of the ones that I imagine is smaller, at least in comparison to the NARBC shows and the reptile super shows. Being in Lodi, I've never been to it, but I imagine it's a smaller show. But I'm going to go find out for myself. Yes, I will be there. Yes, humor is absolutely where it's at. What's up, Cuzzo? Come on in. You were in the chat, and now you're in the flesh. This is amazing. Look at this. All right, everybody. Welcome to the stream, Cuzzo.
What's up, everybody? I just want to stop by and say, let's go, Brian.
Oh, thanks. Oh, is that extra dice?
It's extra dice.
Wow, you're a freaking champ, dude.
I'm out of here.
I love you, bro.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, man. See? That's what we're talking about. That's a pure, raw example of people taking care of people. My cousin is on the live stream. He hears that I might need some extra dice. And so what does he do? He comes on over and brings me some extra dice. That's what Kuskos are all. That's not just me. That's not just my philosophy on life. That I'm blessed to have come from a family where that is our family's take on life, is to take care of each other, take care of yourself, take care of each other. It's I was just blessed again to be born into such a family. I count those blessings on a daily basis because I realized many other people were not that fortunate. But we Kuskos, man, blessed. Thank you, Lord. So, Martin, boom, got you in. Joe Rosa has no idea what he's doing. I don't believe that, sir. I don't believe that for a second. I believe Joe Rosa knows exactly what he's doing. Joe Rosa is another type of person like that. Aren't you, Joe? So, now, we got about 5 minutes left, and I believe we still have the winning bid for Caden O'Brien at $425 is the current winning bid, which, again, is absolutely not market value. So, still a deal, and supporting USARK, and not having to pay shipping for a male albino Conda het azanthic. So, yeah, a good job on you, Caden O'Brien, for bidding Wayne so far. We'll see if somebody else comes in and takes it over. We got about 5 minutes left, or maybe we'll do a countdown a little sooner since we don't have to go all the way to the end of the 5 minutes. If nobody else is bidding, then no, I did not. To answer your question, Chrisla112, I have not said that the snake is for the super chat contest. The snake is a bidding thing right now. Our highest bid is $425 from Caden O'Brien. He is the current winner, and we've got a backup winner of Haggard Warrior at $420. So, yeah, market value is crazy, and he is absolutely worth every penny, especially because he's coming from Matt. Now, you know what? I need to do the roll. So, if you're dropping a super chat of 10 or above, do it right now, because I'm going to start rolling. And if you don't do it in the next, I'll give you 1 minute to drop your final super chats. As far as you can keep dropping super chats even after the stream is over. But if you want to be inside of the, your turtle just farted in your ear. Oh man, I wish we had the footage. Oh, I hope you were recording that, because that's something the world needs to see, turtles farting in people's ear. That's my opinion. And it's a strong one. Okay. So I'm gonna get this stuff out. Oh, I got so many dice. Let's see what we need to do. We got one more 30 seconds, and we're gonna do the roll. Looks like right now also we got I think you're sitting pretty right now, Mr. Caden O'Brien. Seems like 425 is where you're at. Mr. Richard Bilbo. Or it just says Richard B. I just affirmed it was Bilbo. Okay. Mad Wolf and his ear farting turtle. Amazing. So, our winner for Super Chats, Efren Malagon. I got you in there. Cold-blooded muscle, and I got you in there, Jerome. Don't worry about it, you guys. I still got you in the thing. But as far as our biggest Super Chat of the evening win is going to Efren Malagon. And Efren, please, why is it making me, it's not letting me show the turtle fart in the ear emojis. It's making me show it. It's holding it until I show it. Come on. This is what's wrong with the internet sometimes. Like, it's just a turtle farting in somebody's ear. It seems pretty harmless to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's some weird thing that I don't know about yet that is causing harm to ears around the nation. What about the turtles? How do you think they feel about having their blasted all over the internet in the form of emojis? I don't know how they feel about it. Maybe somebody should ask them. Efren, email me, bkusko@me.com to claim your prize, please for the biggest Super Chat of the evening. And got you in, Jerome and Cold-Blooded Muscle. We got you guys in there. All right. And officially, it's cut off. We done. And also, yeah, if you want a male hognose, bid right now. You got literally 1 minute left to bid for the male hognose, which is, again, right here. Albino conda. I think everybody knows at this point. I'm just repeating information, but it's a male albino conda, head axanthic. There you go. Luckily, well, right now one of our patrons is winning, so it's gonna be great because we're having, as you guys might know at this point, every week we do a Zoom call with our guest from Triple B TV right after the live stream here. So we're doing that in just a couple minutes, and Caden is gonna get to be in there and get to talk to Matt directly about his don't ruin it for him. People don't bid for USARK or anything like that, because you'll be ruining Caden's ability to just speak to the person directly. Although the way the Caden's been bidding, I bet it doesn't matter what any other bid somebody drops, Caden's probably just gonna bump it up, and that's what I foresee happening. Look at me move, look at me go. All right, I'm gonna take the picture down, and now I'm going to do some math. Bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25. And I should have written down the numbers next to them while I was writing it. I'm just going to go back and do it in reverse now. 20. All right. Drunk test. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my dumb butt is doing the thing again. Oh, my God. Lord almighty. You can't get a 1 with 5 dice, Kusko. You can only get a 5. Here we go again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I know it was all of your dreams to just sit here and watch me count on a live stream. This is what everybody came for, is to watch Brian count. Unfortunately, there's no way to do that. I need an assistant. Cuzzo! 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, here we go. Here's the roll for the winner of tonight. And right now it looks like we got Caden going on. It's enjoyable to watch me struggle with simple math. Are you ready? Are you ready for the number? The number is bing. That's not what those dice. Ooh, that's a lot of 5s. We got some 5s. That's 500 if you're playing 10,000, but we're not playing 10,000. That's we're rolling good for craps. We're playing craps. We're not playing craps though. We got 7 plus 15. That's 22. 7 plus 15 equals 22, and that makes our winner for tonight the one person who I didn't write down their whole freaking name. Son of a biscuit. Deslin. Let me scroll back so I get the whole name. Of course I did that to myself. Deslin Stanger. Please email me, bkusko@me.com, so we can get you your prize. In fact, you know what? I'll go here, and just for those of you that are audio impaired, I'm going to go back into this thing, and I'm going to retype it because we don't need Matt's email any longer, because Matt is going to be in the Zoom call with Caden right after this, because Caden is clearly our winner because nobody has dropped a higher bid. Right? Right? Am I right about that? I'm right about that. Congratulations, Caden O'Brien. We'll see you in the Zoom call right after this. You guys all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for tuning into the live stream tonight. I appreciate every single one of you for doing so. And even if you didn't, I appreciate you for watching afterwards. You guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you on the next video here on the channel, which should be coming out on this Saturday. And it should be another heart-warming and melting experience. You guys have a great night. And shoot, we're done. Thank you for watching the live stream. I really had a lot of fun. If you want to see more live stream, tune in next week for that one. If you tune in for this live stream, I hope you want some real cool stuff. I'd love to do more live stream, but I think you had enough.